No, the game is in English, but it's just got some French in the back.
That's cool.
See?
Yeah.
It's this, and then it's got the French, and then it's got the...
Spanish.
I want to say it's Spanish.
Yep.
But I don't know Spanish.
Cool.
So I think the main character in that one is also Harry Mason.
Is it? Kyle?
Kyle.
Cool. Alright. I'm Mike.
I'm John.
And this is B-Views.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can tell what we're going to be talking about today.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
I love Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
It's my favorite video game series.
Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, cool. I think I played the first and second one, and then I quit after that. That's when all the GTA games started coming out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the movie today. The movie
from 2006. I
6.
thought 4, but I guess 6.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that late. I thought it was earlier than that.
I swear I watched this movie for the first time when I was younger than...
Yeah, I didn't think I was freaking 18 years old watching this movie.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay. Anyways, it's a good movie.
It's a pretty good movie. It's a good movie for people who are fans of the video game.
Yes. Yep. And if you grew up in the 90s, you played Resident Evil and this. 100%.
Yep.
And you binged the shit out of it with the light on, with people at home.
Crank the brightness all the way
up.
up.
Yep. You leave that light on in the bedroom.
We've actually been going through our adventures of Kyle.
Yes, and we still
Harry
haven't beat
Mason
it.
on the original PS game.
Yeah.
We're thinking maybe we'll start a Twitch and maybe do Silent Hill.
That'd be fun.
Go through all of these games.
Sure.
And have access to them.
Sure. Yep, I'd have to get all of them.
No, you wouldn't.
No?
We have all of them.
Okay. Alright.
We have all of them here.
Yeah. This is all of the games?
There's one that I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have Book of Memories.
Okay.
For the PlayStation Vita.
Oh, okay. Alright.
But other than that, this is all of the US release games.
Okay. Alright. Wow, that's a lot of games. I didn't think it was this many games.
Yeah.
I know, I seen the first and second one, I'm like, oh, that's it. Oh, fuck, I guess not.
I really like 4,
okay.
And 2, I think, is my favorite still, though.
Okay. Alright.
Because as much fun as we've had with Kyle in 1...
Yeah. That we've been playing for 3 years.
It's just one of those things we pop in every now and then.
Yep.
But if we did it on Twitch, we would have a reason to keep it going.
Yes. Yep.
Have people waiting to watch, you know?
Yeah. I'd have to feed you the strategy game now.
It is what it is.
It's fucking hard. When you don't play this kind of video game all the time.
No, we need the strategy guide because otherwise I default to default Silent Hill mode where it's just like, must check every inch of everything.
Yes, we gotta move on. We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna run out of ammo again.
My default Silent Hill mode is check literally every square inch of everything and never use the guns because you need all of the ammo.
Yes. And I don't want to use too much health.
Don't use health things. So we're flashing in the red, but that's okay. Let it sit for a while.
Your fucking controller's going ape shit, screaming at you. Please do something. And I'm able to save it.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Nope. Yeah, but the thing I like about the Silent Hill movie is the siren. I love it. When I first heard that in the theater, I was like, oh, shit's gonna go down now.
The sound design in that movie is amazing.
It is. It's very good.
Literally, it's all of the music from all the games that you recognize.
Yep.
Like, certain themes start coming up, and you're just like, uh-oh.
Yep. Yeah, especially hearing that in the theater, it's like, oh boy.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, it was fun. It was fun.
And then the siren comes on and everything.
Yep. Yeah, I like the movie.
I really like this movie. There's a lot of weird CGI in the movie, but then there's also a lot of really cool practical stuff. So there was all this weird stuff in the movie where they're just like, well, we need a canary in the cage. Let's just CGI a canary into the cage going nuts. But then, but then at the same time, it's just like, hey, how should we do the lying figure? Oh, I know. Let's just make a full suit of a lying figure made of latex and just shove a guy inside of it.
Yep.
Or let's make a full skin suit for Anne.
Yeah.
And have him rip off a real skin suit.
That was awesome. That's an awesome scene.
I think that movie could have been better.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course it could have been.
There are a lot of critiques about the movie I have because a lot of the enemies that they run into in the game don't really make sense in context.
Go into detail about that. I mean, you know about that stuff more than I do.
Okay.
And just playing 1 and 2, I don't know.
So, well, you're familiar with all of the enemies in that movie.
Yeah, right.
So you're familiar with the lying figures and you're familiar with ash babies.
Yep. Ash babies are always fun to kill.
Ash children.
Yeah.
We always call them ash babies.
Yeah.
But the only enemy I can really think of too much in the movie that makes sense is the ash babies. Although they have, I always forget what they're called, the little beetles. And I always forget which game those are in.
Yeah,
I remember. First or second?
I remember we killed some in the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do believe so. Then the wing shit.
Because
dive at you.
I don't. Are they the winged things?
I don't know if those are the ones. But
I think those are just the beetles.
Okay.
And are those in the first one or the second one, or am I thinking of the fourth game?
I thought I remember us killing them in the first one.
We must have done it in the first one.
I think so.
Because I remember them being a lot blockier than other ones that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But they're bigger in the first game.
Well, of course. Yeah.
It's like in the movie, it seems like they're like this, and in the game, it's like they're
this.
this.
Yeah, they're the size of Kyle.
Poor Kyle.
Poor Kyle.
But no, for anyone who isn't familiar with Silent Hill, we should probably explain what Silent Hill is a little bit.
Yep.
Anyone who wants to hunt these games down at this point, you can get a remaster for 360 still. If you're lucky enough to have a PS4 with PT on it, then you can have the demo for PT. But that's very different. We don't know any of what that was supposed to be, really. But with these games, basically the idea is that Silent Hill is reflected by whoever the protagonist is. So, for instance, the Silent Hill you experience in the first Silent Hill is different from the Silent Hill you experience in Silent Hill 2 because they're both very different people who want different things.
Okay.
Harry Mason is looking for his daughter, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, he's looking for his daughter.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Kyle is looking for his daughter.
Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't know who Harry Mason is. No idea.
Harry Mason is the main character in the first game.
I know that, but I don't know him as that. I know him as Kyle.
Oh, he kept calling him James, and then we were like, no, James is from the second game. What's this guy? It must be Kyle.
And then we just started our adventures with Kyle.
Yeah, and then we found out it's Harry.
Yeah. Too late now.
Yep.
Way
so it's
too
the
late
Adventures
now.
of Kyle.
Yep.
So, in Silent Hill 2, you've got James Sunderland, and he's searching for his wife, who died.
Okay.
And Silent Hill is reflected very differently in both of those games. So, like, in the first game, you've got enemies like the bat things, and the insects, and the ash babies.
Yep, and kind of like frog people, or...
Frog people.
Didn't we kill some, like, froggy things in the sewer?
Oh, shit. What were those?
I don't remember.
They're like lizards.
Yeah, lizard froggy thingies.
I don't know. We haven't beaten the first Silent Hill.
No, we're getting close.
We aren't 100% sure what everything was about in there, but I do know, because it's a thing that I've often been frustrated about in the movie is that Pyramid Head is in the movie. None of the characters have anything that Pyramid Head should be interested in them for, that we know of based on the movie.
Yep.
Because every enemy in Silent Hill is a reflection of the psyche of the protagonist. So with Pyramid Head only appears to protagonists who have done something that they believe they deserve to die for, whether they are conscious of what they've done or not.
Okay.
So, like, James Sunderland pulled the plug on his wife, so he feels the guilt of killing his wife, and because of that, he feels like he deserves to die.
Okay.
Or Homecoming, which I probably shouldn't spoil the end of Homecoming, but Homecoming, the main protagonist has done something terrible, and feels like he deserves to die because of it.
Any others?
Well, okay, we can go through the whole list, I guess. The lying figures are a representation of a person who is suffering of a hospital patient who's suffering.
Okay.
That's representative of Maria Sunderland, who's James's wife, who died of a terminal illness.
Okay.
And that's a representation of James's experiences with that.
Okay.
They have the nurses; those are a representation of James's experiences in the hospital with his wife, and like his. There are a couple of different things where they're in skimpy nurse outfits, so it's a representation of his repressed sexual urges or his sexual frustrations since his wife has died.
Okay.
And throughout the time she was terminally ill. Then there's also like the fear of the nurses, because every time the nurses would come around, bad things would usually be getting told to him.
Okay.
So it's
so he feels guilty about that.
Oh, that's not necessarily a guilt thing. It's just it represents the things that he's experienced.
Okay. All right.
It's like then there are also some other enemies in there that are representative of other characters that you run into. For instance, I don't remember her name in the second game, but the abstract daddy and all of that.
Okay. All right. So now, what do you have problems with the movie and the creatures?
That those creatures are in that movie.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure that we covered all of them. So basically, the creatures that should not be in this are in this.
There are creatures who shouldn't be in this movie that are.
Okay.
Like Pyramid Head nurses or Bubblehead nurses and lying figures shouldn't be in there.
All right.
Because they have nothing to do with our protagonists.
Mm-hmm. Right.
None of our protagonists have any kind of hospital experiences or anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah. The Ash children work because of Alessa's abuse by the other children.
Yep.
When she was a kid. All of that stuff. But that's my main criticism of the movie. The movie seems like it was made by someone who really cares about the games.
Yep. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
We were kind of saying it's kind of like the Grudge 2020.
Yeah.
Guy who really loves the franchise, throws in obscure shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can tell he really loves the franchise. He's got all of the music cues and everything down pat.
Yep.
He may be throwing stuff in there that like isn't gonna fit in, but he knows that it's one of those things.
Yep.
Like I'll forgive him for Pyramid Head because people aren't going to want a Pyramid Head or a Silent Hill movie without Pyramid Head. Probably.
Right.
It's just not gonna happen.
Right.
People are gonna throw a fit.
Oh yeah.
But then a bunch of the other fans are going to be like me, and they're going to throw a fit and be like, why the fuck was Pyramid Head in this movie? It makes no sense, but...
Yeah, they're going to have a bitch either way.
Yeah. It's a lose-lose.
Yeah,
so it's whatever, throw them in the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Now, should we talk about the plot?
No, we can a little bit.
I mean, just to see what happens in the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to go into super detail.
The plot is a little similar to Silent Hill.
Yes.
The first game.
Yep. It is. Like Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's similar to the Adventures of Kyle.
Yeah. Except with a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, we have our lady who I think is Cheryl.
What?
No, Rose.
Rose! Rose!
We've got Rose and Scene Bean and
Eddard Stark.
And Cheryl.
Yeah, Eddard Stark.
Scene Bean.
Nope, Eddard Stark.
Scene Bean.
I can't even remember his name from GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, he was in that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like him.
He was
He's a good
006,
actor.
if I remember right.
He's a good actor.
Yep. Yep.
Boromir.
Yep. He was also in the new, well, not new, but the remastered, redone The Hitcher.
Oh.
I know. Poor Sean Bean. That's a low light.
Or Scene Bean.
Yeah. He was in Lord of the Rings too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's Boromir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name. It's been a long time since I saw that.
Oh, I love Lord of the Rings. Oh, one of these days we're gonna have to talk about
I would like that.
I
would like that. I would like that.
I have the extended
Now the extended director's cut. That's 3.5 hours of Return of the King. Not really.
No, I think Return of the King was originally 3.5 hours.
So it's 4.5 hours.
I think the extended cut is almost 4 hours.
Golly. Come on, Peter. Jeez.
Hey, let him have that.
Yeah, I guess.
He was basically forced into The Hobbit.
Yeah. Best film of the Oscars.
Which one?
Return of the King.
The best of all of the Oscar movies?
I mean, it won Best Film.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a good best film.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful.
It is.
Well acted.
It is. Yeah. It's the end of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Scene Bean is in this movie.
Yeah. Enter. Yeah. So they get in a car wreck? Rose and Sharon?
Rose and Sharon. Sharon is... I think Sharon is Alessa.
Yes, but how does that compute that that's his daughter?
Incarnation of Alessa.
Okay.
Well, because they adopted her from Silent Hill.
Oh, remember? That's right.
She's adopted.
See, I always forget, why the hell is this person the same fucking person? And it's like, oh, that's right. See, I always forget that part.
Actually the same person. I think she's like a reincarnation
right.
thing.
Right. Okay.
Which I don't know if that's how it is in the video game, because we haven't gotten
that far.
Yeah.
No. One of these days.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitch.
We don't have a Twitch yet.
We will.
Yeah, I should probably make that now.
Yeah. By the time this goes up, we'll have one.
I can't promise that either.
We will. We will.
Yeah, look for us on Twitch. Whether we're there or not.
No. We'll be there. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just going to make a Twitch and just give the password to everyone in the group.
Yeah, everybody.
Hey guys, just start, posting shit on here.
Alright.
And I'll just go on there and... I think Twitch automatically records stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can just...
Yeah, for past broadcasts.
Then I can just, post it onto YouTube.
Yep.
So...
Yeah, like Twitch highlights and shit like that.
Yeah. I don't think I would even need to do highlights. I could just post the whole stream on there.
Alright.
Right?
Sure.
Is that a thing that can...
I imagine you can do that.
I think you can also
All depends on how long it is, though.
I think you can stream on YouTube, too.
I think so.
Through my PS4, at least.
I would
Dude,
imagine.
we could stream fucking...
Adventures of Kyle? Oh,
Not on...
No, not on the phone.
Oh, man. If PS5 is actually fully backwards compatible like they've lied to us about it being...
Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it.
I really want it to be, because then we can play Adventures of Kyle on the PS5.
Yes! That we're not going to be getting right away.
Probably not.
No.
I'm going to wait on either of those consoles, because I don't trust either of those companies to produce a quality product.
Nope.
I will probably be going PlayStation, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me too.
Although I kind of want the new Xbox, too.
Huh?
Just because I like the look of it.
Okay.
It's not real. I think they both look like shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with all these people.
Everything's building like towers now.
Everything looks stupid.
Yeah. Everything's like towers now, where you have to stand it upright.
You don't have to. The new PS5 doesn't look like you have to stand it up.
Kind of looks like a tower.
Like all the things I saw online are of it sideways.
Oh, okay.
So you can do it sideways,
Okay.
but I don't know. Like the Xbox One is just a cubes.
Yeah, it doesn't look very appealing. But
I looked at it and I was just like, oh, so it's just a.
I am happy that Sony has kind of adapted to the Xbox controller, though.
I think the PS4 controller has been the best
Oh
controller
yes,
that's
it's
released
very comfortable
for
in the
any
hands.
of the consoles.
Yep.
And it looks like they're just going to make it fucking huge
Yep.
and unwieldy for the PS5.
Yep.
So
so it's gonna be like a N64 controller where
Yeah.
you're like
just
and you don't know if you should hold it here or hold it here with the joystick and the Z button.
You know, I had a friend who actually had an N64 controller that was re-laid out to be
Really?
like a normal controller.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? And I've looked for one and I cannot find it. I have no idea where she got it.
I bet you can't. That had to be custom modded.
I don't know.
Had to be.
Must be.
Oh, God.
And I was
what
just
a
like,
disaster.
that's so cool.
Nintendo. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, fucking 64. Worst console.
Oh, it's probably one of the best consoles, but the worst controller.
I don't know. I mean, I like Nintendo, but I feel like Nintendo releases worse games than other.
Yeah, they release their Foundation video games all the time.
I mean, the 64 is probably the last time that Nintendo released really, really good games.
I think so. I mean, sometimes GameCube would release some good stuff, but
you know what? That's true.
Yeah.
GameCube had I have Resi Evil 4 for GameCube.
Yeah. I mean, they have the new Metroid game on the
Actually,
GameCube.
I think I have Resi Evil 3 and 1 for GameCube too.
Okay.
I think I have almost all of them for GameCube. They must have done like a re-release for all the Resi Evils when GameCube came out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but Silent Hill, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of cool shit in this movie. You said there were actors that you knew in this movie besides Seanby.
Yes, it was Andrea from The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, Sybil
cop.
Bennett.
Yep, Sybil Bennett. She plays the cop.
The first Silent Hill game.
Yep.
And is also a skin for Cheryl Mason in Dead by Daylight.
Yep. Yeah, so it's... I always thought it was Lauren Holly for the longest time. The chick in Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah?
And it was not. I was like, oh, that's... Rewatching it, it's like... After watching The Walking Dead, it's like, holy shit, that's Andrea. Yeah, that was cool.
I just realized what character you've been talking about this whole time.
Come on!
She's like the
Aspen chick.
The older lady with the gray hair, right?
No.
Oh, well, then I don't know.
The chick with the bob hair in Dumb and Dumber.
I'm talking about Andrea in Walking Dead.
Oh, Andrea. Yeah, she is. No, that's Carol.
Oh.
No, Andrea in The Walking Dead. She has blonde hair.
I have no idea who this is.
Oh. She's a very, very important character.
I don't like Walking Dead.
I used to, and then poor Glenn.
I
couldn't watch. I can't watch it after.
I watched season 1 and I was like, this could be really neat. And then I got halfway through season 2 and I was like, man, this is boring. But like everyone wants me to watch it, so I should probably watch it. And I got all the way to like halfway through season 4 and I was just like, this is dumb and I hate this. I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
Yeah. After Glenn, after all that build up, it was Glenn. He was my favorite, and they already killed Dale.
My favorite was I think it was Dale.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the guy who was.
And
like,
he's
still nice.
Still living in the comic books.
Yeah.
Still living after almost 13 years of comics. But anyways, I like this movie.
Yeah.
After rewatching it again, it's like, oh man.
I remember when I first saw this, I thought it was neat, and then I watched it like the second and third time, and then I was like, this isn't that great. And then I got more into the video games. Because I didn't play the video games until after I saw this movie.
Okay. Alright.
When I saw this movie, I still I didn't have a 360 because I didn't have a 360 until I want to say like 2011 or 2012.
Okay.
So, so I was playing a PlayStation 2 all up until like 2012. That was my main video game console.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Look at A. Yes, do, man. I mean, you can't beat it.
Yeah, I still like playing it.
Me too.
Great.
Yep.
I mean, we play Adventures of Kyle on my PS2
Damn right.
all the time.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a fun time.
It is. It is.
This is a good movie.
Yep.
The games are great.
Yep.
I love these games.
Mm-hmm. I remember I went to what used to be Electronics Boutique.
Yeah?
Yeah. I remember me and my brother Justin, we went to go get it. And then we played it. And I did not want to sleep with that all the way on. Yeah. Because you think about, the radio going off and it's like, oh boy. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I guess at some point we're gonna have to do the sequel to this.
Yeah.
I've got the sequel too. I
don't think I've ever seen the sequel.
I thought we watched it together.
I don't think we
I
have.
guess we didn't.
I know we watched this one a couple times.
The sequel is based on 3, and I really feel like I need to know more about 3 in order to...
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I was actually going to play 3, and that was how many years ago, and I didn't play that.
We have the 360 version of 3.
Oh, I don't have a 360.
I do.
We can play it sometime.
We can play
Stream
that.
Stream it.
We could
Twitch.
We could speed run it because there's a achievement for beating the game in 3 hours.
Oh, we gotta take our time. Jeez, all these.
The 360 achievements for the Silent Hill HD remaster are insane.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
like both of it's Silent Hill 2 and 3 remastered.
Okay.
And they've even got like new voices and updated soundtrack and stuff like that.
Cool.
It's pretty cool.
Well, that kind of takes away from the lore of it, though.
Well, you can go back and forth.
Oh, okay, okay.
But they introduce like, hey, if you want, you can check out the new.
Oh, okay.
The new.
Well, that's cool.
It's not like a new soundtrack, but it's a remastered soundtrack.
Okay.
So it all sounds a lot more like stereo.
Sure.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
I think it's a soundtrack. I know that for sure they have a totally different voice actor for it.
All right.
But.
Cool.
Like. There's an achievement for both of the games for, I think it's literally beat the game in less than 3 hours of playtime. Or in 3 hours or less. And then there's one for only saving once throughout the entire playthrough.
Oh, okay.
Or saving less than 3 times throughout the playthrough, something like that.
Oh, cool. I imagine that's quite tough.
I don't know, because, like, I thought it would be tough, and then I went all the way through 2... And it was like the 3rd time I beat it, and I was just like, if I did this with like one of the alternate endings, I could probably beat this game in like, because like just taking my time through the game, it only took me like 8 hours, I think. Okay. And I was just like, if it only took me 8 hours, like just kind of going through the game. Right. If I put everything on easy and then like did one of the like fast track ending games, I bet I could easily pull this off in 3 hours. Yeah. It's just a matter of doing it. Sure. Yeah. Which I've never done, so.
Try it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Follow us on Twitch.
Our Twitch that doesn't exist. Follow us. Everyone, go look for Psycho Juicebox on Twitch.
Yes. Do it right now. I can't promise you it'll be there, but it will soon.
I'm sure it will.
It will be.
It's a great series, and I've heard some stuff about them doing more Silent Hill.
I would like that.
Games.
I would like that. I mean, I gotta play all these, but I would like that.
There's nothing I want more than more Silent Hill games. Yeah. Like, I couldn't care less about pretty much any other video game releases. Like, I'm gonna play Cyberpunk 2077, but like, I'm not super excited about it.
Oh, come on. I mean, amazing.
I don't know. It looks like it might be amazing, but like I don't trust a lot of these gaming companies. They only release crap most of the time.
No, this is the same game company that released Witcher 3.
I didn't like that game either.
Oh.
I thought Witcher 3 was kind of boring.
Oh.
I mean, it was a cool world and stuff. I just wasn't a big fan of the mechanics, and it's difficult to get into the story 3 in.
Maybe if Rockstar releases GTA 6 and instead of putting it on 3 different fucking consoles now.
What do you mean?
PS3, 4, and 5.
Why wouldn't?
Fuckers. Man. It's so disappointing. Thanks for putting everything online. Put on 6.
Or you say that about Rockstar. What about fucking Bethesda? Bethesda, tell us how many more consoles does Skyrim need to be on? I don't have a copy for my Game Boy yet, so
yeah, cause
whenever you're ready,
isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, because it's the same, isn't it? It came out on 3.
That came out on the 360, and it has been on every single console since it came out.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Because I think...
did they even update it? Or did they just...
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
I mean, as much as Bethesda updates games, which is never anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because Bethesda's whole policy is basically like, hey, we've released a game, and we pumped it out in like 3 weeks, and I'm sure there are a bunch of things wrong with it, but the modders will fix it later anyway, so fuck it.
Oh, that's nice. What the fuck is wrong with that picture?
And then everyone's just like, okay, Bethesda.
Yeah. Bow to their knee, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they release updates for 76, and have made the game worse.
So it hasn't even made it better.
Well, at first, they fixed the game.
Yeah, wasn't it totally fucking broken?
Well,
wasn't it like broken?
The game got released originally, and things like just didn't work properly a lot, and it was fine because we were all out there and we were enjoying this stupid game that was poorly made and really boring to play because every single mission is a fetch quest.
Okay.
So that's all the missions in 76 is. It's like, hey, go get this and bring it back to me, and then you bring the thing back and they're like, okay, here's this. Now go get this and bring it back to me.
Real nice.
Every mission.
Okay.
Or it's go look at this thing, or go look at this thing, and then come back to me.
Okay. Wow.
It's almost all fetch quests.
That sounds so exciting.
Or some variation of a fetch quest.
So exciting. So glad I got that for $8.
Yeah.
Cheap.
I got it for free because Zach gave it to me.
Son of a bitch. But anyways, we go back to Silent Hill. It's a good movie. Watch it. It's a good Halloween movie to watch.
I always think about Silent Hill when Halloween comes out.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That
my
Resident
Silent
Evil.
Hill save state pillow and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's a fun watch.
I feel like Resident Evil would feel more like Halloween to me if the movies weren't so bad.
Trash. They're trash. They need to just get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
Instead of remaking them.
Oh, stop making them.
Oh, God.
Is Mila Jovovich in it?
Nope. That chick from Crawl is going to be playing Mila Jovovich's character.
Oh. I'm probably not going to see that.
No. I'm not going to see it either way.
It's not going to be good.
Nope.
Actually, I haven't seen a Resident Evil
movie
in theaters ever. So.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Because I did not like the first one. I did not like the second. I didn't like the first one. I hated the second one. And then I thought the third one was fine. And then when the fourth one came out, I was like, "There's no reason for me to see this."
I think I've seen the
I'm
second
not gonna
one
like it
in the theater, and I was like, "Oh, this is so disappointing. Why did I pay money for this?"
But no, I'd see a Silent Hill movie if they came out with another one.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, now that we've droned on about a bunch of stupid bullshit that's not Silent Hill.
Yeah, that's alright.
Silent Hill episode.
Yep. Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, I'm Mike.
I'm John.
Wear a mask.
Yep.
Enjoy Halloween.
Yeah, enjoy all of the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't say much about trick or treating, but
yeah. It's a
fucked up year.
It happens.
Yeah.
Plagues.
Yeah.
Mass death events.
Yep. Pandemic. Anyways, wear a mask. Stay safe.
Yep.
Vote.
Do all the things.
Yes. Gotta do all the things. Yep.
Watch Silent Hill.
Yep.
Play Silent Hill.
Yep. Eat a lot of candy.
You can still get all of these games. Probably not new, but I'm sure.
I can't imagine new.
I've spent a lot of time tracking these games.
I bet you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. All right. Well, take care. Have a good one.
Bye. This is the worst episode.
No! Fuck no, it ain't.